Chrissy Weeks, the Magical Little Unicorn of Sewing, and I've been trying to help people with how to sew face masks. And a lot of questions have been coming through about fabric selection. So this video is specifically for the Sewing Masks for Area Hospitals Atlanta group, but hopefully everyone will find it helpful. Apparently not everyone has an entire wall of fabric in their house. Who knew you guys wouldn't have that? So what can you use for your mask? You want 100% quilting cotton. So 100% cotton. That is going to make a pretty face mask. Looks like this, very breathable. So how do you select fabric? Here is an example of a high quality quilting cotton. I picked out a cheerful one to show you guys. It does not say on the selvage. The woven edges are called selvage. But I know that this is 100% cotton because I got it at a quilt store that is reputable, and I trust and it was on the bolt. So if your fabric is already off the bolt, there's a couple things you can do. You can do a burn test, which Google burn test for fabric. There's a ton out there to show you what to do. You'll just burn like a little piece of it and see what happens. So if you burn this, it's gonna burn slow and not melt, right? Because there's no plastic in it, which is what polyester is plastic. So when you burn some polyester, so if some of you guys got this white that came in the kits from the Facebook group, it is not 100% cotton, some of it. You can kind of feel it. It's kind of more silky, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but for our purposes, you don't want to be breathing through that. So if you got some of this, cut it into 2-inch strips and use it for your ties, or when you do your next drop off, exchange it, okay? You have to contact the admins about the specifics of that. Anyway, so this is quilting cotton, okay? So there are varying qualities of quilting cotton, which is okay, but just so you know, like Joann's and Walmart have a lower thread count and are going to be a little thinner than this. So you might want to think about that if you're buying fabric. And other things that are okay. 100% cotton sheets, fine. 100% cotton, you know, that's what we're shooting for. Pillowcases, same thing. Men's shirts, you can probably get 3 or 4 out of that. If you have some in your Goodwill bin, great. If you do find some cotton poly blend, just use it for the ties, okay? So do not use for the masks anything that is silky or slippery. That is going to be polyester. Denim, it's too heavy. Upholstery, it's too heavy and probably has polyester in it. Outdoor fabrics are treated with tons of chemicals. Don't do that. Canvas, just too heavy. None of this stuff is going to be right. So think about, would you want to wear it for 8 to 12 to 24 hours, okay? So it needs to be as soft and comfortable as we can possibly make it for the people that have to end up wearing these. That said, thread should be polyester because your thread needs to be strong and not shrink. So you've washed your cotton to pre-shrink it, and then you made your mask. You don't want your cotton thread to shrink. So if you can get a hold of it, use polyester thread. Also, where to buy fabric. I have written up a list of all the local Atlanta places that you should call first. Some of them are not open, and some of them are doing online only, and some of them are still able to do curbside pickup depending what county they're in and what's going on there, and if they've been declared essential or not. So In Town Quilters is doing shipping and some very limited curbside pickup right now, but that might change. There are several lovely places in town that if you call them, they will help you. Top Stitch in Atlanta, Cotton Farm in Roswell, Scarlet Thread is out in McDonough, Tiny Stitches is out in Marietta, Cottontail Quilts is in Kennesaw, Atlanta Sewing Center in Duluth, and Marietta has some limited fabric but sells machines. Sewingmachine.com is local if you need some new machine or some machine repairs or parts. Gail K is a local shop. They are in Atlanta and Norcross. So anyway, I'm going to put out a sheet that has all the information and all their websites or phone numbers or whatever we have on them. So try to buy local first, and then, you know, do what you can. So 100% quilting cotton. Use your polyester cotton blend for ties, but anything that is all polyester or too heavy, just avoid it and do what you can. So don't get overwhelmed. And if you don't want to spend money on fabric, just be patient. We will get some to you through the Facebook group. But we are all human and we are all dealing with this together. And I know it feels urgent. I get like panic attacks of it feeling urgent, but we're doing what we can, okay? So do what you can, and happy sewing.